and that job will never be finished because, as I've already mentioned, there are situations out there that are constantly evolving and come to fruition in different ways, in different forms, in different years.
Sean, with you and Steve now getting hired, coming out of Carolina, was there something that Ron did in terms of autonomy? Just can you talk a little bit about kind of the environment there that may have helped you guys get there?
Yeah, I mean, it really starts with the way Ron shapes the culture in Carolina, and he does a really good job with allowing people enough space to do their job and be themselves, and then Ron does a nice job of delegating within that. You saw Steve with the promotion this year in Arizona, and I know he'll do a great job, and then myself, and so there's a lot of other good coaches there that Ron has developed over the years as well. So he just does a nice job of giving his assistant coaches enough ownership in the process and preparing them along the way, whether it's to become a position coach from a QC position or to become a coordinator or then in this case to become a head coach.
Hey Sean, have you got
slow, but to work.
On what Kyle Williams, what the situation is there, what he feels, what you guys are feeling about it?
Well, you know how I feel about Kyle, and what he's meant to our community in Buffalo over the years and what he's meant to our football team. And he meant a lot to me this past season in the way of connecting my message to the locker room at different points throughout the year. So the leadership part of that was big for us. And these things will work themselves out over time. I think the fit is important and the fit is there, obviously, and it's got to be right, obviously, for Kyle and his family and our situation as well. So Brandon has been in touch, and we'll just see how that situation works itself out here.
Have you guys been in touch with Preston or his representatives, and maybe going down that road to try and bring him back and exactly what his marketplace will be as he heads into free agency?
Yeah, Preston is a good player, and it was a good for me to get with Preston this past season and just have him control our defense, and really did some nice things. The production is well documented, and like many of our situations, these things will work themselves out. And so Preston was a big part of our defense in the middle for us, controlling what we did up front.
To have Tyrod Taylor as your quarterback this year?
Well, when you look at our quarterback position, Tyrod and Nate, those are two good quarterbacks, and Tyrod now can add to his resume that he helped and was instrumental in getting us to the playoffs and breaking a 17-year drought. You've heard me say it before. His work ethic and intangibles are unmatched, and his leadership that goes along with the position. So. We're still going through that process. We're in a good position, and with some options out there, so that'll work itself out.
Speaking of quarterbacks, with this particular class, how much have you personally kind of dug in as far as tape, getting to know the guys, or are you just starting that process really leading up to the draft?
Yeah, just going through chronologically through the off season here. It's really working through free agency, putting the due diligence and the work in on that end, and then now getting into the draft. Had an opportunity to go to the Senior Bowl and evaluate and observe some of the players that we see here today, and then you add some of the juniors that are coming out as well to that mix. So really just getting started on that end of it, but we'll put the work in, and we do have some picks out there that are good opportunities for us to improve our football team.
Your team made a lot of progress in the AFC East this past season. What work still needs to be done?
Well, we made a lot of progress in a short amount of time, made some big-time gains in that first year, and it was a team effort, really. And, the biggest thing for us is making sure we hit the reset button. We're not maybe as far along as some people think we are. We've got a lot of work to do, and at the same time remaining true to who we are as an organization and our core values.